All aboard your tech news, games, and deals caboose. We have some ray tracing stuff to talk about and some RAM prices declining. Let's jump right in. We have Gran Turismo dev Polyphony Digital is working on their own real-time ray tracing. We have some videos, we have some other stuff to show, but at SIGGRAPH Asia 2018, they showed up and showed us some of the computer graphics. And let's check out some of the ray tracing and graphical effects they have for lighting going on. And we get the car with some lighting hitting the road, bouncing off the car. And we have a little bit more footage. We have some more reflection-y style stuff in the actual, so you'll see reflections and other stuff moving with the car not really moving. So reflections bouncing around. And good stuff for ray tracing coming for Gran Turismo most likely. This is just some testing stuff they're doing. This isn't confirmed for any games coming up they mentioned, but maybe we'll see some ray tracing with a PlayStation 5 and maybe 8K 120Hz graphics coming soon. Probably not, but more ray tracing the better if you are into graphics and stuff for your PC gaming. If you're into FPS, not so much. We also have some Monster Hunter game news with the Assassin's Creed. It's a new quest and event that came out, and you can get some Assassin's Creed hoods, and you actually get bonuses for these hoods. So you'll get a damage bonus from stealth, so extra attack damage, and the quest is called SDF, Silent, Deadly, and Fierce. So basically it's a quest to kill elite monsters and get a feather, and you'll need 2 feathers to actually earn the rewards. So some good Monster Hunter and Assassin's Creed crossover stuff. There's a bunch more crossovers coming for Monster Hunter, and this is for the consoles right now, with PC coming soon. Not sure on a date for that, but that will be pretty good for PC players. And we have some tech news. We have the price of PC components, especially DDR4 RAM, is on the decline. So here's the article, and we get a breakdown over the last 18 months. This is for RAM 16 gigabytes at 3000 speeds. Started around $180. You can see that goes up to around 240s, and it's coming back down to around the 180s. We'll have a little deal at the end for 16 gigabytes of RAM, so get ready for that. And then there's the 4 gigs of RAM has decreased by 10%, 8 gigs by 10.29%. And then even SSDs, 2 terabytes, started around 1,100, 1,200, and is down to around 500 for 2 terabytes. That's 4 gigabytes per dollar, basically. So probably get like a 1 terabyte for around $250-ish, roughly, depending on the brand. And then some Radeon RX pricing going back down. So beginning of 2019 is a great time to look for PC components. Get ready for that. We also have a couple comments, if you're into that, about some price fixing. People are wondering why the prices are going back down. Some people like to think Chinese government investigating Hynix and Samsung for their price fixing stuff. We also have a couple other comments saying there was predictions of price going down in the first place. So up to you to decide what actually happened. We don't have any confirmation exactly. And we also have the Essential phone has been confirmed not to be going in stock anymore on their website. This was a phone startup in 2017. Had a lot of good things. It had a nice, pretty big screen with just a small little water drop notch. So it's pretty much all screen. Had some good things going for it, and it will sadly not be in stock anymore. And that's probably due to sales, and they're still going to be doing some software updates and still selling accessories, but the actual mention was that they're working on a new product. So probably not the Essential 2, but probably most likely an AI phone that we've heard some rumblings about. So this could be an AI phone, which would free users from their phone. So maybe the Essential phone didn't do so well in sales because maybe people aren't really looking to buy smartphones and they just want to be free. So Andy Rubin is on the case. Cool stuff there. And for today's deal, we mentioned earlier, 16 gigabytes of Corsair RAM for $100 today. This is Google Express $20 off discount for your first order. So it was $120 down to $100. This is sold by Best Buy through the Google Express thing. So that's $100 for 16 gigabytes of RAM. That's, I'd have to say, a pretty good deal if you were buying some RAM. Needed to upgrade past 8 gigs, go for it. And there's also, looks like there was another one for 16 gigabytes for $97. I'm not sure if that's still available, but that's your tech news, games, and deal for today. We have a couple comments saying, oh yeah, I think they're getting ready for the show. And someone saying, I probably need at least 4 or 8 gigabytes of RAM, another. And that would mean you probably want to take advantage of this deal from Google Express, sir. And that is your tech news, games, and deals. We'll have another episode tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific, so get ready for that. And we will be signing off with a shorter episode today. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew.